Welcome back to Be a Better Baddie. Hello, all my beautiful friends, people, foes, and I don't know who else is out there, but welcome. Welcome, all of you. This is Be a Better Baddie. I am Quenisha, your host. Every single episode that I publish is a part of your ultimate guide to become a better baddie. So as your cheerleader, your teacher, your coach, your fellow baddie, I'm going to help you navigate through life's ups and downs to become a more self-aware baddie. Today, I'm really excited about this episode because this episode is about 30 lessons that I've learned in my life to go along with my 30th birthday. I've always loved watching these YouTube videos, just seeing people talk about their life experiences, the lessons they learned, and how they're going to move forward from that. So I've compiled 30 lessons, and I've been working on this one for a couple months, just thinking about my life. And my life is not super crazy by any means, like it was, at least in my eyes, maybe it wasn't, but I still feel like I learned a lot of great lessons. So hopefully you will find value in this and take some lessons with you. So 30 lessons, hold on, don't leave me, stick with me. Some of them I'll explain, some of them I feel like they don't need to be explained. What's understood don't gotta be explained. All right, let's get into it. All right, your happiness is never someone else's responsibility. So many times, a lot of us, but people may think that if I get into a relationship, I'll be happy, or if people treated me better, I would be happy. But in actuality, like, your happiness is up to you, like, you can't say that if this person does this, then you will be happier. You have to make those changes that need to be made in order for you to be happy, or accept the things that need to be accepted in order for you to be happy. So whether it is whether it's like, oh, if this person treats me better, I'll be happier. No, like, you can't wait on that person to change, because you cannot depend on another person to do anything to really fulfill your needs. So whatever you need to do to let that person know, like, hey, this isn't working, or just straight up cut that person out of your life, do what you got to do. But your happiness is your responsibility. Lesson number 2, it is okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish, and being selfish has this negative connotation. I talked about this in my episode. I want to re-record that one, the Selfish Girls Guide. Like, I did an entire episode about why it's okay to be selfish and how you can be selfish. So many times, self-care is what we use, right, in the name of being selfish, but truly it's self-preservation. Like, if you can't survive and maintain yourself in this world, you can't do anything to help any other people. So it's okay to think about yourself. Number 3, silence from another person is loud. Okay? So this is in any situation. Like, if you are asking someone, like, their opinion on something, or their thoughts on something, or even anything, like, with all the things going on in the world, like, someone's silence is loud. That tells you where they stand, because especially if they're a person close to you, if they don't feel the need or the importance to let you know, like, how they feel about a situation, or what they'd like to contribute, or anything, like, just being silent, that says something, because typically people are silent when they know that they're going to say something that will change the course of your relationship. So silence is loud. Listen to it. Lesson number 4, there are going to be people that are committed to misunderstanding you. This one was hard for me to learn, especially because it's wild that there are people who just want to do that, you know? So, and I'm sure we all do this at some point. Like, you have this image of a person in your head, and you're like, this is who this person is. These are the traits they have. This is what they will do. But people are not black and white. People are fluid. People change. People grow. People shrink. Like, things happen, right? But there are going to be people in your life who are committed to holding on to like this very two-dimensional or this very old version of you, and that is the only version of you that they see. And for those people who are committed to that, unfortunately, they may not need to be in your life anymore, because if you're growing, why can't they grow with you? So that's another lesson. Number 5, you'll never go wrong choosing to celebrate yourself. I just talked about this one in the last episode. So it's in the different phases of life, like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like, you will never regret celebrating yourself, congratulating yourself. What that celebration looks like is up to you, baby girl. It could be you doing nothing. It could be you going all out, going to the mall, buying yourself something. Now, of course, everything, like, I just thought about it, going to the mall, let's say you max out your credit card and you actually don't have the funds to pay said credit card. Yeah, you went wrong celebrating yourself though. So celebrate yourself within your means, but you will never ever regret celebrating yourself, especially when other people around you aren't celebrating you. You can't wait on other people to celebrate you. You can invite other people to celebrate you, and that's the way I view my birthday as well. Like, you can't wait on someone else to say, this is what I'm going to do for your birthday, because that's just, it can happen. Yeah, but why wait? If you know you want to do something, just plan it, do it, invite people. If they show up, they do. If they don't, they don't. The people around you are the people who are meant to be around you. Lesson number 6. In the future, you're more likely to regret not doing it. So this is just saying, do it. In the future, I always hate to like live a life of, what if I did this? And there are things that I still think like, what if I did this? And I mean, they're not big things, but imagine if like I work with kids in college, right? What if going to this college could change your life? Like, in 10 years, you look down the road and you decided not to take this full scholarship because you wanted to stay close to home. Like, at least try it. If it doesn't work out, come back home. You know, you never want to live a life of regret. So in the future, you are more likely to regret not doing it than you are to regret doing it. Now, I may have to check in with y'all at 35 and see if I still feel the same way about that, because, of course, there are things you can regret doing, but All right, number 7, prioritize your platonic friendships. Prioritize your platonic friendships. I feel like I have to throw this in every episode. You prioritize romantic relationships, prioritize your platonic relationships too. Like, those are important. Women need those relationships to survive. Like, women who are surrounded by other women, they tend to live longer. I'm 100% sure that that's an accurate statistic, and I'm going to stick beside it. If you want to find another statistic to prove me wrong, go ahead and do it, but I've already conducted the research. It is what it is. So, yes, I will not go listen to another podcast. I've said it before. Number 8, take a nap. It's okay. I just learned how to take naps. At my big age of, I think I want to say I started being okay with taking naps around 28 or 29. Literally in preschool, you couldn't catch me taking a nap. And it was in me at that young. Like, if I can't miss something. Like, I remember I would be up during nap time in pre-K, looking at all the other kids sleeping, listening to what the teachers were doing, because I couldn't miss anything. But now I'm at the point where I'm just like, If I miss it, I miss it. Like I need to recharge my body. I need to rest. And naps are actually great. Naps feel good. And even if it's not a nap, just laying and resting your eyes just for a little second. So it may not even be fully take a nap. It's okay. I would say this lesson is prioritize rest. Rest. Schedule some rest in your day. Nothing's going away. Work will still be there. School will be there. People will still be there. Take a nap. Okay. 9. You can still plan and plans will fall through. Me, the queen of plans. Oh, yes. You can make a plan and the plan will still fall through, especially if that plan is with other people, because you have to take them into consideration too, and you probably didn't take them into consideration when you were making the plan. So yes, you can still make a plan and plans probably will not work. Number 10, your ex is your ex for a reason. So this is for all my good sisters who want to give them a second chance. Okay? We gave second, third, fourth chances here. For what? For what? My little brain didn't know any better. Your ex is your ex for a reason. You thought to break up with them for a reason that time. Okay? Now it depends. It depends. But everything depends. Okay, 11. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. This is my way of saying do it. I think I already said that, but just this way of thinking, like, what is the worst thing that can happen? Someone will say no to you. Someone will ignore you. What's the worst thing that'll happen if you apply to a job? They won't email you back. They probably will send you a rejection email and your life will go on. What's the worst that'll happen if you start your business? Yeah, you fail. People say no, they don't want to buy the product. People say no, they don't want to have you consult them. At least you tried it. Okay? The worst they could say is no. Number 12, self-love is not always enough love. We are social creatures. We can love ourselves so much, but to have someone else love you is very validating, and we need validation. So loving yourself is not always enough. It's always nice to know that someone else loves you, whether that be family, friends, romantic partner, even your dog. Sometimes when Pierre act like he don't like me, I be sad. But he comes back. We fall back in love. Number 13, your intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it and flex it, the stronger it gets. I have nothing else to say. I've said that. Use it. Trust it. 14, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. If it is too good to be true, it probably is. And this may be the pessimist in me. But all that glitters is not always gold, So don't always trust it. Always get to know it, see what it is. And this is for everything. Like everything comes with the good and the bad. If something is just all good, I don't know, sis. I don't know. 15. People aren't just jealous of material goods. They are also jealous of your personality and your energy. This one for me, I want to do a full episode about jealousy because I think it's jealousy is an illness. Get well soon. But seriously, I do want to talk about this in more detail because I think that jealousy has been, watered down, I guess, to just looks, right? Like she's jealous of me because I look like this and she doesn't. But it's so much more than that. Like people will literally be jealous of the skills that you have, the resourcefulness that you have. And I've had that, and it took me a while to like look at the situation and actually like notice it. And I think it was hard for me to notice other people being jealous of me because I'm sure I feel jealousy, but I think that my jealousy is, every human feels jealousy. I think that my jealousy is more so, it's it creates motivation in me, I think. Okay, I'll stop there because I still need to flesh out my thoughts about that. But definitely, episode is coming out soon about that. 16, you will play the villain in some people's stories. You're also going to be the hero in some people's stories. I've been saying this a lot lately. Everybody has a role to play. Play it. You cannot be the hero for everyone, because if you're a hero for everyone, you're not being true to yourself. You also should not be the villain to everyone. Everybody think you're a villain? Something's going on. You may be the villain, but in some people's story, you are the villain. You're the bad guy. You're the reason that this happened. You have to accept that. 17, who you are today is the sum of all the decisions you made in the past, good and bad. This one, and I wanted to add the good and the bad because when you hear that, your brain can automatically think based off where you are today. So if I just say it, who you are today is the sum of the decisions you've made in the past. I feel good when I hear that because I like the person I am. If someone doesn't like the person they are, they may think of the other things. But I think the good and the bad things in the past made you who you are. Like even the bad things, you learned a lesson from it. Hopefully you did. Okay. 18. Always make time and space for gratitude. Okay. Always, whether this be prayer, gratitude journal, anything. Being grateful and joy increases the amount of joy you have in your life. Like, what is it that I said? You can't be grateful and mad at the same time, or sad. Like, it's impossible to feel the two at the same time. Like, if you are expressing gratitude, there's no way you could actually feel horrible at that same time. 19, keep reading. Don't stop reading. It doesn't matter what kind of book it is. Keep reading. All of us read at least one Harry Potter book in a week or less than a week when we were younger. Keep reading. And it doesn't matter the kind of book it is. Like I said, it could be Mama, I'm in Love with a Thug. There's nothing wrong with reading that book because it is expanding your imagination still. Like, I felt like as I got older, I got less flexible mentally and physically. Like, that's why I started doing dance classes, because I felt my body was just very robotic. Like, I want to, feel free, dance. My brain too, like, that's why I love reading. Like, I want to read all the different books from everybody. Like, I've really got into autobiographies now to even hear how other people grew up and stuff. So keep reading. If you don't like reading a book, get an audiobook. Listen to it. You can listen to the audiobook and read the book at the same time. You could do anything you want. You could have somebody read the book to you. I want to start a book club. Y'all be on the lookout for Better Baddie Book Club. Better Baddie Book Club. Baddie Book Club. Maybe it'll be that. Baddie Book Club, BBC. Alrighty. 20. Now, this one, I love this one. Don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. That goes for everything in life. Don't make decisions when you feel desperate or empty. So, what happens when you go to the grocery store when you're hungry? You buy anything, everything. You start eating while you're in the grocery store. You just pick up stuff. You don't even get what you need. You just pick up anything. Now, let's think about this in terms of a relationship. Let's say you are lonely. You're like, oh my God, I want a man so bad. I just want a man, right? So you just find the first man that comes to you, right? You're like, no, I'll take you. This isn't even the man you wanted. He is literally not anything you said you wanted, because you just wanted a man right now because you were desperate. You were hungry. You were thirsty. Okay? Don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Don't make any decisions when you're desperate. Wait until you're feed yourself first and then make a decision. Figure out what you want first and then make a decision. I'm the queen of a list. Write a list. Just like you write a grocery list, write down a list of the things you want before you go dating. Write down the intentions that you want to set for the day before you go about your day. This is really what this is. Set intentions. Okay, 21. What you need and what you want are not always the same thing. I'm going to say it one more time. I feel like I'm at church now. What you need and what you want are not always the same thing. So you'll get what you need, and it's not necessarily what you want, but you need to realize that's what you need. That's what you need. 22. Make time for solo time. Now, this may come naturally to some people like myself. I carve out this time. I need my solo time. I need to be by myself. So it needs to happen. But for my other friends, like my extroverts, do it. Make this time for yourself. Intentionally set alone time for yourself so that you can have that inner reflection time. You can spend time by yourself so you don't have to depend on other people all the time. Make that time for yourself so you're comfortable with yourself too. There's a lot of people who aren't comfortable by themselves, and that's not good. That's not good. You should be able to sit with yourself for a minute and be like, I'm lit. Okay. 23. Hobbies are needed. Find a hobby and do it. Find something outside of work. I'm pretty sure all of you work. You're listening to this podcast. I think you have a job or you're looking for a job. Find a hobby and do it. I mean, that's simple. The reason that's important, we need to do something. We need to have an identity. Like when I ask you, what do you like to do for fun? You should at least have some things. Like I can say for fun, and I feel like it sounds very generic, but I mean, not everyone likes it, but I like to read. I like to work out. I like to take walks with my dog. Like these are the things I like to do. I know I sound boring, but I like to do that stuff. I like to paint. I like to play music. I love a good karaoke. I like bingo. I do like to go play bingo. I want to play bingo. So get a hobby. Stick to it. 24. Quality over quantity always. I don't know what this is for everything. This is another broad stroke. I don't care if you have a lot of clothes. If you don't even like them or they're faded and they're on the verge of shredding, get rid of them. I don't care. Quality over quantity. Anyways, 25. I love this one because I had to think about what I meant by it, and I'm still not 100% sure, but I'm going to stick to it. So this 25 is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Usually this is in terms of like your physical looks, right? So people are like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I think it also applies to like even like a job, keep your resume updated. You shouldn't have to, if a job pops up real quick and you need to submit an application for it, you already have your resume ready. Now, in terms of looks, I think that this really means just having things prepared. Now, I know that this can go a lot of different ways. I personally don't like to leave the house not looking put together in my eyes. Now, that could mean anything, and I'm not saying, I have to have my wig on, because I can also wear my real hair out. I can wear my natural hair. Like it doesn't mean that, because I know that being put together for Black women means a particular thing. Don't play with me like that. But having those things prepared so that you can walk out the house and feel good. I like to look good leaving the house. So I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. Okay. 26. Setting boundaries is not a bad thing. There are people that are going to call you mean, cold-hearted, everything if you set a boundary. And a boundary can look any way. Like, you don't have to say, I am setting a boundary. I will not accept that behavior. You don't have to say that. If you ignore somebody, that's setting a boundary. Oh, well. And say, why do you feel comfortable saying that to me? Or why do you feel comfortable thinking that? Just ask the question. It doesn't have to be a whole ordeal to set a boundary. Okay? People are going to call you mean, but guess what? You gonna have peace, sis. Okay, 27. There's no rush. Take your time. Y'all know the song? Mama used to say, take your time, young man. That's my song. Like, there's literally no rush for anything. Nothing's going anywhere. There's no rush. Like, this a friend of mine from work, she was trying to make fun of me because I drive slow. I don't care. And I was like, what's the rush? Like, where is it that I ever need to go that quickly that if I don't get there, the world will stop? I am going to take my time. I'm going to prop my foot up. I'm going to listen to my podcast. I'm going to listen to my music. And I'm going to take my time and drive. Like, what am I rushing for? Just so I could be stressed and still be late? Especially if I'm already late. What am I rushing for? Take your time. There is no need to rush. You like that? Rush. Alrighty. We're nearing the end here. So, 28. Forgive people. I talked about this in a BBL. Forgive people, not for that other person, but for you. You holding on to negative feelings only hurts you. Release the negative emotion you have towards that person, that situation, and let it go. You don't need to acknowledge that person anymore. You don't need to speak to them, but just forgive them. Okay? 29, do what suits you. Do what suits you. And what I mean by this is find your own person. Like, do your own thing. In the world of social media, there are so many trends to follow. There are so many aesthetics that you can fit into. Like, it's just like there are a lot of blueprints. And yes, we are all inspired by different things, and that's a-okay. Like, it's okay to say you're inspired by something. But to just not have your own identity and form your own life based off your own identity, your likes, your dislikes, creating your own aesthetic, like, that must suck to not be your own person. And if you're a baddie, I know you're your own person. So we are not doing that. So do what suits you. Do you, boo-boo. And then here's the last one. And I love this one. So just thinking, your current age is cumulative of all the ages you were prior to this. So right now I am 30-year-old Quenisha, but I am also 8-year-old Quenisha still. I'm still 17-year-old Quenisha, and I'm still 29-year-old Quenisha. I don't just get rid of all the years I had before. You know, so just thinking about that, like, I don't know, this one really got me because literally I can visualize my 6-7-year-old self, and I know that she would look at me now and say, wow, I like you. You're a cool grown up. I'm going to cry now. So those are my 30 life lessons. And yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Please be sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you are listening from. And you can, if you want to read this and read any hyperlinks that I may have attached to this, you can also visit the website, beabetterbaddie.com, and go to the blog, and then you will see it. And then, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, productive rest of your day. Bye.